In this fish escabeche recipe, as if fried fish wasn't good enough, you get to top it off with a delicious sweet and sour sauce. Oh my gosh, bonus yum points. Welcome back to this channel where you learn about Filipino food and how to make it with easily accessible ingredients. If you want to learn how to make one Filipino dish a week for 4 weeks, click on the link in the description below. Let's get started. Okay, the fish. I'm using pompano because it's super meaty and doesn't have a lot of tiny bones. Make sure your fish is completely dry, so pat it down with paper towels. Season the outside with a bunch of salt and pepper on both sides and set that aside. I'm gonna start with using my Lodge cast iron pan because the whole pan heats evenly, which will be great for frying. Pour in just enough oil to fill the bottom of the pan and then some. Once the oil has heated up, place your fish carefully onto your pan. It's gonna splatter, so I immediately put this oil splash guard on top. And then just let that cook on medium heat for about 4 to 5 minutes on one side. You'll know the fish is ready when it releases from the bottom of the pan. It won't stick. And then just frantically flip it over like I did and make sure that you are covering the oil so it doesn't splash in your face. And then this side should cook for also about 4 to 5 minutes. Once that's done, remove it, and now we're going to make the sauce. Over low heat, heat up a medium-sized saucepan. Add 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of ketchup. Use banana ketchup for extra Filipino points. And then whisk, whisk, whisk because the ketchup will be kind of clumpy. And then afterwards, take 1/4 cup of cold water and mix that in with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And make sure you mix that really well. We're gonna add this in later. Next, we're gonna add 3 sliced garlic cloves, half of an onion sliced, and then about 1/4 cup of ginger that's been cut into strips, which is about like 4 inches of a knob of ginger. We're gonna simmer this on very, very low heat for about 5 minutes, making sure to stir about halfway through. When we check after 5 minutes, the onions should have softened up a little bit. So now we're gonna take our cornstarch mixture, just whisk that up again because the cornstarch might have settled, and then pour it into the mixture. And make sure you whisk, whisk, whisk because this will thicken up pretty fast. Next, add 1/2 cup of thinly sliced carrots, 1/2 of a green bell pepper sliced thinly into strips, and 1/2 of a red bell pepper also sliced into thin strips. Mix that all up and then add a splash of water if you think that your sauce is becoming way too thick. Add a dash of pepper and salt to taste, and then cover it again with a lid. We're gonna let this simmer for about another 3 to 5 minutes. I don't like overcooking the bell peppers, so I finish it a little bit early. I just make sure that the sauce has thickened up, which you can tell from the bubbles, and then you can remove this from the heat. And the only thing left to do is to take our fried fish and pour our delicious sweet and sour sauce all over it. Just dress it up. You can cover the head if you think it's too freaky. But I like to show the head. He kind of looks like he has a dress on or something. And there you have it, just plain old fried fish, dressed up fancy in a delicious sweet and sour sauce. Fried fish, make the sauce, pour it over, and done. Oh my gosh, serve it with rice, so good. I love finding quick and easy ways to dress up a boring old piece of protein. So if you guys have any recipes like this, let me know in the comments below. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for supporting this channel. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in next week's video. Bye!